Hello and welcome to my webpage and to my channel Schema Therapy with Susan. Today I will continue introducing the 18 early maladaptive schemas within the framework of Jeffrey Young's schema therapy model. In this video we will find out more about the approval-seeking schema, which belongs to the other directedness schema domain. As we have already clarified, early maladaptive schemas are psychological constructs that include maladaptive beliefs about ourselves, the world, and other people. Schema therapy's basic idea is that when the normal, healthy developmental needs of childhood are not met, early maladaptive schemas will develop. These will later lead to self-defeating behavior patterns. For more general information on schema therapy and more info on other schemas, you can check out my webpage and my channel. The approval-seeking schema is driven by a deep need to be liked and recognized. It's actually very healthy and normal to want to be liked. It only becomes a problem when it causes emotional distress or gets in the way of achieving personal fulfillment. Approval seekers may spend very much time and energy trying to work out what will make other people like them. They are very insecure about everything they do. This leads to passivity because the things the person plans develop slowly, with frequent changes because of waiting for approval from others. This schema also causes a hypersensitivity to rejection, which has a huge impact on relationships and on the emotional state. The person may experience frustrations and anxiety or a sense of being empty and inauthentic. With this schema, one of the main problems is the loss of a true sense of self and identity. The person may end up like a chameleon, always changing who he or she is. Individuals with this schema may totally ignore their own true needs, feelings, and desires. When activated, this schema may understandably trigger anxiety, complaints, or chronic indecisiveness. With this schema, people can never really relax with others as they are constantly worrying that they might say something that will upset others. They can end up in careers they don't like or in superficial relationships with little intimacy. Appearances are really important to them, and they become quite obsessed by their body, hair, and material possessions. The majority of choices of people pleasers are not based on their own needs and goals. The approval-seeking schema develops in families where there was a lot of importance placed on keeping up appearances and on what other people thought. Parents were very controlling around what hobbies and interests their children had and what path in school they should take. Love and attention was only given when children pleased their parents in some way. Basically, as children, approval seekers were not encouraged to develop their own ideas, opinions, likes, dislikes, or path through life. So they did not develop a true, stable sense of self. One of the needs behind this schema is to feel safe and capable of handling downs when they occur, as well as increasing awareness of positivity. Another deep unsatisfied need is to have autonomous choices of values, activities, and goals. Here are some questions to think about if you are considering whether the approval-seeking schema resonates with you. Schema therapy helps to make a difference between situations where it is necessary to ask for permission or approval and when it is possible to maintain the own attitude. This way, the person may follow his or her own way of living and have their own preferences. It is important to learn to express one's true self rather than continuing to seek the approval of others. During therapy sessions, the approval seeker becomes conscious of his or her people-pleasing desires and weighs the advantages and disadvantages of discovering the true needs versus continuing to focus on gaining other people's positive feedback. Clients also conduct experiments to explore their natural inclinations by self-monitoring their thoughts and feelings and then acting on these inclinations. They also practice accepting situations in which others do not give their approval or recognition, practice tolerating others' withdrawal, and look for healthier forms of gratification. If you are interested in schema therapy, you can contact me at my email address. Check out my webpage for more information and regular self-development activity updates.